Hello everyone, my name is LittleMcglitch, and welcome to part 2 for my second Let's Play of Devil May Cry 3. So, in the last video, I went through mission 1 in Dante Must Die mode with Shirtless Dante, and I'm going to continue it again. And I also realized that if I don't do the whole game as Shirtless Dante, it's not that big of a deal because the only cosmetic that really grants you any powers is Super Dante. So I'm very much just beating Devil May Cry 3 Dante Must Die mode as normally intended, but like I said, I'm normally just doing it as Shirtless Dante just because this is more of the it just looks like you have nothing with you, and it'd just be more badass if I just beat the game as Shirtless Dante instead of, just like, oh yeah, beat Devil May Cry Dante Must Die mode, Devil May Cry 2 Dante. Like, just Shirtless Dante just has a bit more finesse into this. But let's just roll right into it. So with this said, without further ado, let's get this stage started. And like I said, I'm pretty much just going to be like skipping through the cutscenes. I'm just going straight for gameplay. But I slightly changed you might be able to see on your end. I only fixed it on my end just so it's easier for me. But I also did change the brightness a little bit. Just because the only thing that this little contraption that I have for my PS2 does is that it makes it so that it broadcasting it in HD, like the game is at 720p and whatnot. But the only problem that I have with it is that the contrast of the video audio, or what, the video output, is like down by a couple of notches. It's very noticeable when you play it like regularly with like just like the regular colored cables, and then you slap this if you slap this upscaler on there, like the screen looks fine for you, but for me it still looks slightly darker than what it should be. So I'm only using it because I need it to help me actually see the game in question. Bruh. Okay. Well then, that is a damn shame, and I'm gonna have to restart this mission if I like it or not. Because even if you use like a gold orb, it just restarts you from the very beginning, or at least revives you from your last checkpoint, and there really isn't a point to that, so we're just gonna restart. And like I said, I'm just kind of like jumping into this just like head on. Like, I'm not really practicing the game. Me playing it right now is my practice. Like, I'm relearning the game. Well, not really relearning it, because I still have a lot of tech that I have memorized. But, like, having to play so much Devil May Cry 5 and, like, be spoiled with that game's combat, trying to dumb it down a little bit to how Devil May Cry 3 has it is a bit difficult. But it's definitely a learning curve that isn't going to be too difficult to get into. Like, it's not that bad, like, once you finally get to it. It's just more of me. Yeah, not doing that. Well then. Okay. This is not the best in the world. I swear I'm a lot better at Devil May Cry. I mean, as much as I would love to like redo this video, I'm actually just gonna keep all this stuff in here. Like it's just that rawness of me getting good at this game again. Like, I've done it before, obviously. Like 100% this game, like of course I've done it. But just getting back to that point, getting back to that skill level is what's most confusing. Alright, now I'm gonna do something crazy, but the Elgato is obviously matching my output here. Since the Elgato screen is a bit smoother to look at compared to this screen here, because like I said, the upscaler does make it appear a bit darker, and I don't want to do too much brightness. Also, I'm not really, because I have the TV turned down, I can't really hear all of the attack cues that come from the enemies. Yeah. The enemies make a certain sound whenever they're about to attack with that move, not just throughout their animation, and it's just even hard just to hear that. But we'll get through it. I'll probably like put down in the description or write a comment on saying skip to this part to see the successful run, but you know, it's all part of the learning curve here. I'll be playing this game for hours upon ends and be getting good at this game again. Even with this disadvantage that I have of not being able to see my screen properly. Okay, that was better. I'm just kind of like running around. I just need to heal myself. I don't really like having to use items, but like I'll definitely use items if I really need to. I also don't know how many items I even have stocked up. there. Oh. See, it wasn't that hard. It just took me a few tries. That's all it was. But I mean, like, I am getting used to it, getting back into the swing of things when it comes to that. So, that is pretty nice. I didn't really have too much to say for this video, and I'm sorry for not talking so much, but this is just more of me wanting to actually put out content. Like, I can talk as much as I want at the end of the day, but all that matters to me is that I'm actually able to get these videos out to you. So, like, yeah, it could be boring, it's just more of, you know, gameplay, but just really trying to focus with that. But hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. With this said, without further ado, my name is LittleMcglitch, and I'm signing out. I hope you all have a fantastic night, and I'll see you in the next dimension.